It's Monday. It's morning.
And listener, it is macabre. Hello.
Hi, welcome to the very chill, very cool, very chill episode of Monday Morning Macabre. If you're just
We were
listening
bought by
NPR, and if you're just tuning in, we have a great segment with radiologist and cardiothoracic surgeon Andre Stapleton later. He's going to be in the studio. Really excited about that. Welcome to Monday Morning Macabre, the show where we talk about you, our listeners. So we're sponsored today
By Squarespace.
by Bonobos the Monkey. And
I believe they're a great ape
Dariet. Sweet
I almost called you Darius.
Dariet.
I was hanging out too much with the Darius recently.
Hi, I'm Dariet. I'm Dariet Van Chuckelberg. I am an NPR contributor and editorialist for the newenglandstate.com/journal. I graduated Biggie Small Loudly at the University of Columbus, Antigua, and I'm just really happy to be here.
The University of California, Santa Claus.
Okay, guys. Hey, welcome to Monday Morning Macabre. What do you guys do here? I mean, ooh,
oh my God.
Goodness. Edit it out or triple the burps. Do like a sweet replay, slow-mo replay.
That would be sick. We need to get more shock jock anyway.
Yes, we've said it before. We'll say it again. Guys, welcome to Monday Morning Macabre, where, we tell it like it is.
We're gonna make two cardiothoracic surgeons Jello fight.
Yeah, they're gonna mud wrestle, and we're gonna call them little swines. So I'm super stoked for that later coming up. And if you're new here, we talk about stuff in spooky worlds. That's it. That's
the
all.
mysterious, the tragic, the spooky.
The spooky, the serious,
Sometimes it's just horrible.
And
the darker side of the human condition.
Whoa. Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Dude?
I think so. I kind of blacked out. I don't know what I said.
Dude,
but...
I wish I could black out right now, dog. But I'm drinking a brisk iced tea. Sheesh. Hey, guys. I feel like I say, hey, guys, welcome to the show like 8 times in the first 5 minutes every episode.
What if people walk in after the first one?
I like to just assume that like you're listening in a large audience and some people like went to the bathroom and they have to jump over the couch because they don't want to miss it.
What if our buddies at fucking SpaceX, like a guy's late into the lab?
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
right,
Roger's here.
Hey,
my God, there
Raj
he is.
with the screwdriver, gonna make that Tesla go brap-pa-pa-pa.
And at SpaceX, he's like, sorry, I was late. I was playing Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh.
Nah, I'm just playing with you guys. There's just a lot of ads on this site for that, and it's assaulting my eyes.
Assaulting your eyes and assaulting the listeners' hearts. It's scones. Oh my God, please stop.
Yeah, I'm not doing great.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing what you're doing? We both
I tied one off a bit.
I don't know what that means.
So I'm trying my best. If you know what I mean.
I don't, but it sounds gross. I just got back from a wedding yesterday, and we got home at like 1:30 in the morning, and then my son woke up like an hour or two later, and then my daughter was up at 5, and I am running on fumies, daddy.
So we're living parallel lives, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, we are. We are very much doing that. Beautiful venue, though. Congratulations to the Mrs. and Mr.
Oh my goodness, the pictures were lovely. I saw them.
Yes.
I saw the
pictures. God. Gorgeous venue. Beautiful staff.
Beautiful dress she went with.
Oh my God.
Very tasteful.
White. I couldn't believe it. What a choice.
I'd be worried I'd spill my Dunk's coffee if I chose white. But hey, she's better than me.
Yeah, me and my wife got married in a Dunk's drive-through, and like there was a charcuterie board of munchkins.
It was beautiful. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant.
Yeah, that was
the box I checked off on the RSVP.
Yeah, it was the meat, and then the veg was just hash browns. Really good time. Anyway, guys, do you want? Should we start talking about scary things? I don't know. I know that Scony is presenting baloney tonight.
Yeah, I got some fucking mysterious shit to tell you about. Listen up, dickheads.
Strap in.
Here we go.
Scone's got mean.
Today we're going to be listening.
Or you're going
to be listening. I'm talking. You're listening. I'm not going to listen to a goddamn
Scones has been chugging down Alpha Brain for the last 3 days.
Listen, I'm amped up on Black Rifle coffee. And today we're going to be listening. Fuck!
What are we going to be listening to tonight, Scones? The ramblings of a madman? You lunatic?
Yeah, we're pretty close. The mysterious and tragic life of Kaspar Hauser. Band Rattle Those Bones.
Rattle those bees. Straddle those D's. Hey, gang.
I like that there was the music's gonna be right there to give you a little break from that. So we can move past it.
Oh man.
Today's source is ancientorigins.net, so you know it's real.
So you know it's legit. You said Kaspar Hauser?
Yes. Do you know of Kaspar Hauser?
No, it sounds like a made up, like a character played on like SNL or something.
So
it sounds like
popular
a Fred Armisen character.
So a popular fiction scripted podcast I like. I was listening to again.
Is this on?
And it's called
Tanis. Is he involved in Tanis?
And they loop in like mysterious and crazy stuff to like into their narrative. So they take creative liberty, but a lot of it's based in real life. And I was listening to the most recent season, and they were talking about this guy. I was like, no way, that's fucking real. And then I like schmoogled it, and I was like, oh my schmoogle.
Oh my schmoogie. And now we're going to learn all about the schmoogling?
Yes, because Kaspar Hauser came from nowhere and became one of the greatest mysteries of the 19th century Germany. On May 26, 1828, he appeared in the streets of Nuremberg. For the next 5 years, he was a source of speculation and the root of many troubles.
Oh.
So basically, he appeared in the streets of the German city as a teenager. He would not tell anyone who he was, but he carried a letter with him.
Oh?
The letter was addressed to the captain of the 4th Squadron of the 6th Cavalry Regiment, Captain von Wessenig. The letter had been sent from the Bavarian border, the unnamed place, 1828.
What the fuck?
The author of this letter stayed anonymous, but it said that the boy was given into the writer's custody as an infant on October 7th, 1812, and that he taught him how to read, write, and about the Christian religion. Another part of the letter was shocking, because the person who took care of the boy wrote that he was never allowed to enter the guardian's house. The writer also recommended that the boy should become a cavalryman as his father was.
Hell yeah.
Captain von Wessenig was obliged to decide what to do with the boy. It was written that he chose to take him in. No, he could either choose to take him in or hang him, because
those are the options.
No, you know the choice you have to come across as a father.
Well, yeah. So when I see my son and I go, hey, keep it down. And he goes, what are you going to do? Take me in or hang me? And I'm like, those are the only things I can do legally.
Listen, it's a coin. It's a two-sided coin.
What's the most
you
ever
flip
lost?
that every day as a dad.
Every day I wake up and I flip it. And I go, well, looks like we're...
God, is he lucky.
Yeah, he has been lucky for 10 weeks straight.
What is more surprising was that there was another short letter with the boy, which appeared to have been written by his mother or a prior caretaker. This letter explained that the name of the boy was Kaspar, and he was born on April 30th, 1812, and that his father, a cavalryman of the 6th Regiment, was dead. The analysis of both letters proved that they were written by the same hand. It's also possible that Kaspar maybe wrote both of them?
Question mark? Why he do that?
Kaspar was approached by a shoemaker named Weckman, who took the boy to the house of Captain von Wessenig. It was later said that Kaspar was familiar with money, could say some prayers, and read a little bit. But he answered few questions, and his vocabulary appeared to be rather limited. Kaspar seemed only obsessed with becoming a cavalryman. He spent 2 months in Lugan's Long Tower in Nuremberg Castle.
Lugan's Long Tower? It's my favorite Harry Potter character. I loved it when he showed up during the freaking Tri-Wizard tournament, dude.
Did you play your name in the Goblet of Fire? He spent 2 months in Lugan's Land Tower in Nuremberg Castle in the care of a jailer. Run it back, baby.
One more time.
In the care of a jailer named Andreas Hiltel.
These names are wild.
During that time, he was in good physical condition and could walk well. He was approximately 16 years old and appeared to have an excellent memory, and he learned things quickly. But there was something about the young man's habits that surprised everybody. He would refuse all food except bread and water.
I mean, yeah. But you have other things?
I mean, in 1800s Germany, I don't know.
That's true.
Beer?
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it.
Beer and sausage?
Beer and
He's
sausage.
like, no, that hurts my stomach. And they're like, that's so weird.
They're like, what do you mean? Shut up, girlfriend.
The first idea about Kaspar's origin comes from 1829. It said that he was the... Hold on.
Sheesh.
Okay. The first idea about Kaspar's origins, which comes from 1829, said that he was a prince of Baden, who was born September 29th, 1812. According to history, this boy officially died on October 16th, but some people believe that he had been stolen as an infant in the interests of a junior branch of the Baden house.
Ooh.
If this were true, Kaspar's parents would have been King Charles, the Grand Duke. Charles, the Grand Duke of Baden, and Stephanie I'm not even going to attempt that name. Cousin by marriage and adopted daughter of Napoleon. Charles had no surviving male progeny. In this situation, his successor was his uncle Louis, who was later succeeded by his half-brother Leopold. So that's some Game of Thrones shit.
I was going to say, this is sounding awfully like medieval fantasy.
In 1876, Otto Mittelstadt presented the evidence against this theory based on official documents. He explained details about the prince's emergency baptism, autopsy, and burial. Mittelstadt asserted that the Grand Duchess was too ill to be permitted to see her dead baby in 1812.
Oh.
So she never saw the body of the baby.
Okay, so.
Because she was deemed too ill.
Yo,
like
she was
the Beastie
wild.
Boys.
Yeah.
The people who apparently saw the baby were his father, grandmother, and aunt, with the 10 court physicians and the nurses. In 1951, the letters of the Grand Duke's mother were published. These gave more details about the child's birth, illness, and death. The second theory was that the boy was only a waif and an imposter who had strayed from some peasant home.
That's
where
like
nobody desired his return.
Remember the story about the Irish? What's it called?
Oh, the 1986 Boston Celtics.
Yep. Celtics at a balls. No. What was the movie? Changeling was the film that this was about. We talked about it. I forget. It's been a while. Anyway, it sounds like similar. Okay.
Sounds simmy.
Simmy soundies. Continue.
Although this theory sounds more reasonable, it wasn't as popular as the story that connected Kaspar Hauser with the royal family. Obviously, dude.
Bruh.
Hold on.
Come on, bruh.
Hold on, dude. Am I recorded, bro?
Oh, yeah, fuck. Okay, I would have been like, oh, nan. What's my name?
Oh, nan.
What's my name?
Some people also believe that Kaspar was raised half wild in a forest.
That's cool.
But this differs from how Hauser himself explained his story to the man known as Mayor Binder. He remembered that he spent his life completely alone in a dark cell about 2 meters long, 1 meter wide, and 1.5 meters high. He said that in the cell, all he had was a straw bed to sleep on and 2 horses and a dog carved out of wood for toys.
Oh, man, that sounds sick.
That sounds like how you stay focused. Kids today with all their ADHD could never.
Exactly. The TikToks is destroying their brains. And their gams.
Yeah, they're games, dude. Kids today get too many quick dopamine hits.
Yep.
When they should be completely robbed of all dopamine for the first 16 years of their life.
They should be in a mine, sir, where they belong.
Hauser was eventually given to the care of Friedrich Dahmer, a schoolmaster and speculative philosopher.
I wish I was a master.
Which is
of
such
anything,
a
dude.
stupid fucking title. I feel like anyone could be a speculative philosopher.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's just like having
We're speculative
ideas.
philosophers now.
If you've had an idea, you are a speculative philosopher. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
You are still burping away.
Yeah, it's my. I'm not doing the best.
Scony.
Dahmer taught him various subjects and discovered his talent for drawing. However, problems loomed for the young man, and the first attempt on his life took place on October 17th, 1829.
A good year.
That was a day when Hauser did not return for his midday meal, but was found in the cellar of the Dahmer house bleeding from a cut wound on his forehead.
It was the toy horse.
Horse
came to life. Of course.
Riding is important.
Mr. Red just hit him with that yeet.
Get him there. He's like, stop putting peanut butter in my mouth.
Hey,
That's a deep cut Mr. Ed reference.
How many Mr. Ed references are you getting in other sad, creepy shows?
Yeah, probably none.
Probably none.
Sillies.
How many people our age know of Mr. Ed? I don't even know.
So, anyway, here's what's really wrong with America. On April 3rd, 1830, a pistol shot went off in the Hauser room.
Oh, no!
His guardian hardly entered the room, only to find him bleeding from a wound on the right side of his head. So this is after he was found in the cellar with a cut on his forehead.
Okay.
So people are out trying to get this guy.
Yeah. He's a target.
In December 1831, Hauser was transferred to Ansbach to the care of a schoolmaster named Johann George Meyer. Meyer, who was a strict and pedantic man, disliked Hauser because he assumed the boy lied about his roots and gave many excuses. Their relationship was difficult and unpleasant.
Uh-oh.
A few days after coming to Ansbach, they had a serious argument.
Uh-oh.
5 days later, on December 14th, 1833, Hauser appeared at the house of Lord Stanhope, one of his protectors, with a deep dagger wound in his left breast.
Oh.
Kaspar Hauser died of his wound on December 17th, 1833. His death was as tragic and unexpected as his life was.
This is a human being.
Yep.
That
so
was
he
just
went to... So kid shows up. He's like, hey, you don't know me. I don't know me. Becomes talk of the town.
Hey, nobody know me, including me.
Ends up in a cellar getting stabbed. And then shot. And then stabbed again.
That's crazy.
He's on that fucking... what's that Russian guy who couldn't die? We talked about him.
Oh,
he's on that Rasputin shit.
Rasputin, watch me hit this Dougie, please. Skirt.
During the police investigation, a small violet purse containing a penciled note was found. The message was written in a mirror writing style called Spiegelschrift.
Whoa, that's a cool name.
The message was originally in German, and this is what it said. Hauser will be able to tell you quite precisely how I look and from where I am. To save Hauser the effort, I want to tell you myself where I come. I come from the Bavarian border, on the river. I will even tell you my name. M-L-O.
Milo.
Milo did this.
Milo. Where's Otis?
So basically, yeah, they have a picture of the letter. It's really weird, and you have to hold it up in the mirror in order to see it. And there's a bunch of like blank spaces in areas for no reason. That's why it kind of reads like choppy.
Okay.
I don't know. You need some kind of cool cipher or something.
Yo, like double XL freshman cipher?
I don't know what that means. But
Okay,
it sounds
never mind.
Fucking rad.
Don't worry about it.
Sounds like that guy knows how to party.
It's a hip hop reference.
Sheesh. After Hauser's death, it was claimed that he was murdered, and again the belief arose that he was in fact the prince.
Sheesh.
He was buried in the Stadtfriedhof in Ansbach.
Sheesh. Spanish.
where his headstone reads in Latin, "Here lies Kaspar Hauser, riddle of his time. His birth was unknown, his death mysterious." 1833.
Jesus. Absolutely thrilling.
Yeah, there's also a 1974 movie called The Enigma of Kaspar Hauser.
It's a cool name. I think Kaspar makes me intrigued just from the name Kaspar.
Yeah, you're like, is he a friendly ghost?
Yeah, exactly. He's a ghost now for sure because he got stabbed in the boob. But like, how matty is he about it?
Booby stab.
Hey, I got
science.
boob stabbed.
Science tries to solve the mystery. The case of Kaspar Hauser began to be researched once more with the appearance of newer technology. The interest in Hauser's story rose up again, where in November 1996, the magazine Der Spiegel reported an attempt to genetically match a blood sample from underpants assumed to have been Kaspar Hauser. Yikes.
Shibby.
He got those dirty doo-doo shorts.
He's got
that
them
like,
dookie dooties.
If you want to know if a man's a prince, you check his dirty doo-doos.
Check his dukes.
Wait and poke.
That's for us.
The analysis was made in Laboratories of Forensic Science Service in Birmingham,
Okay.
then confirmed in the LMU Institute of Legal Medicine at the University of Munich. The comparisons of the blood sample with descendants of the princely family showed that Kaspar was most likely not a Prince of Baden. But the belief did not end there, and 6 years later, in 2002, the Institute of Forensic Medicine of the University of Munster analyzed hair and body cells from locks of hair and clothing that also belonged to the Kaspar Hauser.
Yeah.
The analysts of the 6 DNA samples were compared to a DNA segment from Astrid von Mettinger, a descendant in the female line of Stephanie de Bahan.
Hell yeah.
The sequences are not identical, but the deviation observed is not large enough to exclude a relationship either, as the difference could be caused by mutations. The Baden family did not allow an examination of Stephanie de Bahan or the child's remains. So the mystery of Kaspar Hauser and his possible connection to the Baden family continues on.
Spooky.
Also, I'm pretty sure 3 people that were like really close to him were also subsequently murdered like 3 weeks after him.
Dude, it was the CIA planting crack in the 80s.
Yeah, dude, they were trying to fly it out of Cuba, and they were like, "This Kaspar Hauser guy's making too much noise across the
we
pond."
gotta kill everyone who's ever met him, dude. We gotta go back in time. Pretty sick, pretty sick.
And that's how the Miami waterfront was built, ladies and gentlemen.
Amen. That's why the movie The Birdcage is available on demand today.
I'm pretty sure like over half of like Miami's development on the water was built with cocaine money.
That's awesome. Honestly, cocaine money doesn't get enough credit.
That's awesome.
That's the coolest sentence you've said thus far in your life.
Now it's a podcast.
Now we're ripping and cooking. It's my new catchphrase. You guys try to start ripping and cooking?
Ripping and cooking, ripping and cooking.
I've been ripping up some meats and I'm cooking them. They're on a barbecue. They're smoking up it. So, Kaspar, friendly, not friendly, it's not the point.
Well, the real thing is he a prince or was he not?
Or was he a wooden horse?
Like, are these assassination attempts? Someone trying in the royal family trying to keep shit.
So do you think
Lolo?
it would have been like him trying to like evade that by being like, I'm just a strange boy who has no past or future.
I was kept in a I am outside of my time.
I am an enigma. Because that would be the most elaborate one yet, I think. I just like that is too insane, I think, to be the case. There's no way that they're like pretend
Royal
to
families
just
were
be
doing wild shit.
Wouldn't you rather just stick him in the top of a cat like a tower, like a princess with a dragon, and just like protect the castle instead
Maybe,
of
but the rumor mill gets churning, my dude.
Hashtag. Am I right?
And since he was a baby, they're like, "Oh, I don't want to kill him. Let's just give him away." And then it's like all said and done. But
it's
then,
it's like Harry Potter when Voldemort's like, Avada Kedavra.
But then he comes busting out onto the scene like bread and water only, motherfuckers.
And he's like, I'm gonna live under the stairs. Excuse
Whisper
me.
to my horses.
See, Mr. Horse? Yeah, I want to ride away in my imagination forever.
Yeah, I'm going to roll up and talk real smooth like to this snake.
So, listeners, how do you know Kaspar? Do you guys have, if you have leads as to whether this 18th century little boy?
There's also apparently a lot of the people in Ansbach as well, thought that he stabbed himself and invented the story.
What the fuck is going on with this kid?
Why would he stab himself in the
puberty
chest
be crazy
for a story?
Because it's got to be legit, dude.
That's like the most. Imagine like someone coming in with like a wound and you're just like, you did this.
Yeah, right. Like, why would you stab yourself? I'd be like, I can girl boss and I can gatekeep, but do not gaslight me.
Yeah, it's Tim Robinson in the fucking hot dog costume.
Yeah,
like, we need to find who did this.
That's such a funny sketch. I think you should leave on Netflix. Go give it a watch.
It's a good time.
It's like my favorite sketch comedy show of all time.
Yeah. It's like it has the weird,
we're gonna
chaotic
change the
energy.
Yeah, the podcast is now going to be.
about.
It's going to be all about Tim Robinson's. I think you should leave.
That would be sick. Episode by episode.
Yeah.
Sketch by sketch.
Sketch by hashtag sketch by sketch.
Sketch by sketch. Day by day.
But anyway, Kaspar, the friendly ghost, stabbed himself with his wooden horse, and no one knows why. But Scones,
Write in if you think he was the prince.
Was he a princely boy? Or a mad poor boy who was trying to pretend to be a princely boy?
Was he a frog just looking for his kiss?
Hey, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Guys, if you know anything about Kaspar, let us know. Because I don't know why you would, but that would really get us some eyeballs.
God, that would really, if anyone knew
Yeah,
exactly
really
what happened, it would
help us
really
out.
clear all this up.
Yeah. So find people in your circle who might know by retweeting us at MMMacabrePod or on our Instagram at Monday Morning Macabre, or go to MondayMorningMacabre.com and sign up for our Patreon so you can tell our patrons. This is a smooth transition. And
You can tell we're in a good place right now, mentally and physically.
yes, we are not. We're both bright-eyed and wooden horsey-tailed, and have a better Monday than he did when he stabbed himself in the boob.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.